Hello everybody, this is Awkward Audrey, and I haven't really advertised this, but it's one of those things that I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna try to do for the month of October is to draw, um, do Drawlloween 2018 throughout the whole month. And what that means is every day there's a new theme from from the user at Drawlloween. They came up with a calendar with all these different themes, and for artists to try their hand at whatever, and to and kind of expand your horizons a little bit. And I think that's a really cool idea, and I've been doing it for the past few years in the office I used to work at, and now I'm gonna try and do it here at home on my channel. So yeah, I will be doing something. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to do this every day, but I'm gonna try my best to try to do this live for you guys and for myself. So let's get started. Okay. How do I... There we go. Okay, so what I'm doing is I will be doing watercolors. And anybody who has seen me try to do this before will say, ha, that's really funny, because I have never known what I was doing. There was this one girl in art class before hi Terry, who was, sat next to me while I was trying stuff out. And this is a class where you're trying to be as positive as possible, and and she had nothing nice to say, and I don't blame her. It was a truly awful piece of artwork that I created. So anything I do now is just a step up from that. I just went to Michael's and I got a cheap watercolor set, Praying Oval 8, and it came with a top for me to try different colors, primary colors, and then an actual watercolor brush. And then I also got this watercolor pad, which is artist level 2, Niveau Artiste. And it's not very big. It is, let's see, it's 6x9, but watercolor, I have, from all the YouTube videos that I have seen, it requires patience, and while I do have patience, I don't have it for art, so I thought smaller would be better for this. So today's Drawlloween theme is Return of the Living Bread, and I think we've all seen this, whether we wanted to or not, was we open up the refrigerator or our pantry and we go to have a sandwich or whatever, and the bread is moldy. Sometimes you don't even realize it until your sandwich is already made and you go to put the bread away and you realize that half of the bread that's left over is moldy, and so you're like, I don't know, is the sandwich any good or not? And you just kind of have to guess, are you supposed to toss it, or are you supposed to, or do you risk it? And I unfortunately always toss it, and it's very sad. Let's see, so I'm going to try and mess with the lighting here. I have a very bright lamp here that's helping me today. Let's see, I think that works, sort of. For some reason the camera is looking very yellow, but hopefully it'll improve as the video goes on. There we go. So what I'm going to start is, for today's Drawlloween, Return of the Living Bread, I'm going to lightly sketch with a pencil a sad sandwich with a moldy half loaf somewhere off in the corner, and then I'm going to do it lightly in pencil, and then I'm going to go in with the watercolors. Let's see. Yeah, right? It's been there, done that, Terry. So when I was researching this on like YouTube and whatever, I saw there was actually quite a few really cool products out there for watercolors that at some point I want to try when I actually might know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing right now, so I'm not going to risk it. Oh, also part of my supplies is a a pencil that I stole from my sister. Mandatory. Not just a pencil, but a pencil that you stole. I feel like that is truly the way to go. Let's see. So there's a piece of bread. And let's see. I think what we're going to have is we're going to have like a little piece here. And, oh, I have to be careful. I'm used to just sketching, but with watercolor, you have to be light about it. So, okay, so it's very, very light circle. And let's see. And out of this circle, I think, let's kind of draw like cartoonish mold coming out. I don't like that hand. Let's see, kind of want grabby hands, right? So the fingers are going to have to really, really be grabby. Now, I don't think you can really see this, so we're gonna see if we can get in here. Why is the camera so dark? Okay, we're gonna try something. Not sure why the camera is so dark, but this will work fine. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Maybe claws. I'm not sure if we would want claws. Big eyes. I don't know, what should I do for the mouth? Let's see. Elbows are up because they're climbing out. We're not going to do the full 5 fingers, I guess. We're going to just do the comedic 4, the comical 4. And then, let's see, kind of germy mold here, coming right out of there. And let's see, kind of just some spots here to indicate, to remind myself later to put in little dots so it looks like bread. I don't know exactly how that's going to work with watercolor, but yeah. Okay, so now let's see, what do we want? Let's do another one coming out here. So this one's made it a little bit further. Kind of looks like a tadpole at this point, which I kind of like, because they have to then crawl on their hands, which is kind of creepy. Okay. Hi, Sam. Okay. So now we're going to see, this one is grabbing pinky, middle finger, forefinger, and thumb, kind of. And that one's looking out. Kind of make it wavy. Okay, so I think I got the idea here that there's going to be some sort of grossness happening. And we'll see how that goes when I actually try to watercolor. I don't know if that's going to, if I'm going to keep that up or not. And if I do this well, will I be able to kind of freehand it around the edges? In the meantime, though, we're going to kind of have lettuce around here. And have cheese, like Swiss. Swiss cheese. Let's see, it's probably a big square like that. Cute grossness. Thanks, Terry. It's something. It's certainly something. Okay. And then, I don't know, like some ham. Oh, I keep bumping my phone here. Ham. Normally this would all fit in in the sandwich, but I want to be able to see, the ingredients. Ooh, monster cheese. Okay, okay. Let's draw. Okay, so I think that's the bear idea. And then back in the corner here, there's going to be the loaf. Kind of like the mothership with the rest of the moldy bread, I guess. And we'll just have it like maybe flying in here, like that. Ta-da! Okay. So I think I got a general outline of what I want. I'm going to kind of go back and erase some of these harsher lines because I can see them. And so that when I go to watercolor them, they're not as prominent. And the watercolor will hopefully show through. Generally speaking, you take more time with this, but since I'm doing this live and I'm kind of eager to get on with the watercolor, I'm just going to do it like this. Okay. Oh, there's a flash here. Maybe have it. Huh. No! Ah! Hi! I'm messing around with the phone. That's not a good idea. Here we go. See, my face looked great. My face. My face always looks great. Why can't this look great? Okay. Maybe it just needs to have something else besides white. So we're going to do this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. Okay. There we go. I think. Yep, we're just going to do it kind of like that and hope for the best. All right, on with the watercolor. So part of what my YouTube research has shown me is that you start off with the lighter colors first, and then work your way towards the darker colors, and you go from broad texture to detailed texture. So so that's what I guess we're going to do. Ah, I hate this is yellow. Whatever. I'll post a picture later with the actual photo, so you can see what it really looks like, because the color here is not going to show as correctly as I would like it to. Maybe like that. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to go with the watercolor part. Yeah. So how this was going to work is I'm going to put water into here, and I'm going to mix my colors as I want to in here, and then when I get the color I want, I'll put it onto here. And these are very basic colors. There was all these really beautiful palettes at Michael's that I really wanted to buy, but this was the cheapest and actually came with a watercolor brush, which I don't have. So that's just the direction we're going to go with right now. Let's see. Let's start with, let's see. And if I had some tape, I would be able to tape some of this off. But oh well. So now I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I think, do the background first, and then go in with the bread and the bread details. One of the techniques, or one of the tips that YouTube had showed me was that it's really difficult to get white back. So you got to treat that as if you're never going to get it that white again. Okay. So don't paint until you're ready for the color. So let's see. I'm trying out brown. I don't think I want brown though anymore now that I've started it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a blue, like a kind of nightmarish blue. I don't think that's possible right now, but we'll see how it goes. Enjoy the show, folks. This is going to be pretty much what it is for the rest of the live program. Ooh, look at that. I need to go back to pick up someone at church. Catch you on the replay. I'm glad you're doing an art demo. It's good to see you. Terry, hope you have a good time. And I'll catch you later. Hi, Mom. Hi, Cindy. All right, so here we go with the blue. One of the things they also said on YouTube was to not put too much water on the paper at first, or else it will warp. And if you're really a professional, you're supposed to tape it down. I'm not doing that right now. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this is very interesting. When I put down the blue, I kind of smeared it around. This part is more of like a light blue, and then and that looks a little more permanent. Like I don't think I'm going to be able to move that around ever. Whereas this other stuff, I think I could move around if I wanted to. That's very bizarre. I wanted to see how it comes in. So the subject today is Return of the Living Bread. So I am creating here I am remaking a sandwich the sandwich that you wanted to eat until you realized as you were putting the bread away that it was moldy. And so there's going to be like little mold critters coming out of the sandwich from like this mothership bread loaf over here. Not exactly sure how it's going to work, but this is the general outline, and then I'm going to see how my technique goes. Okay. So, oh, you know what? One of the things that they suggested doing was wetting the paper first. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to kind of wet the paper first, and we'll see what happens. But since I've already put blue on here, it'll be very, very light. It'll be a very, very light blue. And if I had oh no, I dripped. Nope, get off there. And if I had a wider variety of brushes with me at this moment, I would use a bigger brush. But I didn't have any forethought, and I do have brushes somewhere that would suit this purpose. So tomorrow I'll have more available. Oh, you see the paper's already kind of warping. Okay. I do like this very pale blue though. It's very nice. I'm a little confused by like this highlighter blue that's like sticking to the brush here. think I'm probably putting too much water on here. But I'm impatient. So it's probably just part of my personality. I'm a little warped, guys. It's a little warped here at Awkward Audrey. Okay. So that's kind of primed. Let's see what happens when you take watercolor to primed paper. Kind of blends in a little bit. Smoother. Okay. That's very interesting. I don't know how well this is coming up on the camera, but it's very light. It's a very pale blue. With like this undertone of highlighter blue. That seems to be more permanent. So I'm just doing the outline here of my piece. Nothing too fancy. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of goes out a little bit. This way I can kind of also start to outline what this this Return of the Living Bread piece. And also being gluten-free, I feel like this is an appropriate beginning to my nightmares. Oh, if I do it too quickly, that doesn't blend so well. I have to be more patient. I don't want to be patient, guys. I just want to have a brilliant piece of work come out like a whammo. Ooh. Let's see. Is it just me or are you speaking very softly? I don't know. It's a little difficult because I do have this this is exactly where this is where the phone is right now. So I am speaking kind of softly because I don't want to overpower the video, but if you want me to speak up, I can definitely do that. Also, I just have a naturally soft voice. So I'm told. Sometimes I laugh very loudly. And then people get the idea that I'm like this extroverted person, which I am not. That's almost offensive to extroverted people to put me in the same category, I think. Okay. So right now I'm not really using color, I'm using water to kind of move around what color is already on the paper, because when I try to put blue on there, it ended up making lines, and I don't really want lines, I just want it to kind of blend and look smoother. Which I'm sure if you do this too much that you end up getting too much water on the paper, so I have to be careful. Hi, Apple Garcias, or Garces. Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the show. I'm just doing some watercolor here for Drawlloween. And today's theme is Return of the Living Bread. So we're doing a moldy sandwich that you want to cry over. Because you have already made the sandwich, and then when you go to put the bread away, you realized the bread's moldy. You have to trash the whole thing. It's a very sad story. This is also my first time really watercoloring since like 10 years ago. Well, so I don't know. It's definitely a scary experiment for me today. I'm hoping as the month goes on and I continue to do these daily Drawlloween prompts that I'll get better at watercolor, because it's something I've been avoiding. Okay, let's see. Put some blue over here. And I don't like, this is where I first started, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it's not smooth. And I think at this point I can't fix it because it's already really wet and also very set. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry as much as possible, and then I'm going to go over with a different color to kind of hide that kind of crazy texture, whereas the rest of this is a lot more smooth. That's a little bit crazy, and I don't want that to stand out. I want this moldy crapple sandwich to be the highlight here. Okay. So we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna let that piece dry. Oh, I did miss here. This is part. You can't, I don't know if you can really see it on the video because my camera is being so bizarre and it's making everything kind of dark. But this is the rest of the loaf of bread, and out of this bread comes this vortex of the sandwich, and there's going to be mold coming out. And I drew these little tiny mold characters. So we'll see what actually happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. It is kind of dark over here, so I'm gonna try and make it darker over right here, so it looks more like a coherent background. Okay. So now, let's see, what is the next step I want to do here? I think it is time to focus on the bread pieces. So I'm going to dry this off as much as I can. Look, that's like a highlighter blue. That is like permanent. I don't know if that's I don't know what that means. I hope it doesn't mean the rest of my colors are going to be blue. Do you see what I'm talking about? I can't wash that off. I think I'm going to have to like go in with soap. Okay, so now we're going to go in with brown. We're going to go in with brown. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to prime. Oh well. You guys see what I'm talking about here? This is like blue, and then it's got the brown right there. Ugh. Okay. So we're gonna go. This is kind of not a light, like a darkish brown, the kind you'd expect to see on the outside of the loaf, not the kind you'd see on the inside. So I'll use this as the border where the crust is, and then I think as I move more inward, it's going to get more yellow. Yeah, yellow or clear and yellow. You can see why you really want to erase the your pencil marks first, because I think once this dries, there's not going to be a way to erase the pencil marks that are underneath that are outlining this. Okay, we're going to prime this. Oh, thanks, Apple. Do you do watercolor, Apple? And there's a little bit of a delay in the responses here, so I'm just going to keep going until I see if you've responded or not. Okay, so I've kind of primed this. Oh, too much. Too much! Now we're going to go in with a little bit of yellow. Ugh. Maybe it's because there's blue on here, but it's kind of coming out green on the paper. So, oh well. I'm going to kind of just do it very, very lightly then, because I do want green because it's moldy, but I want it to be green where I choose it to be green, you know? Oh, nice. Do you have any tips for beginner watercolor artists like myself, Apple? And don't feel the need if you just want to watch, that's fine too. No pressure here. This is just definitely a learning video. Okay. There's that. So now I think there's a little mold here and a mold dude here. So I think those are very detailed though. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that confident yet. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go in, do the Swiss cheese that is over here. Oh yeah, there's circles on the Swiss cheese. So I need to do the background for the blue in the holes there. I'm gonna have to remember to do that when I go back. Okay, and since Swiss cheese is pretty yellow, we'll go in with more yellow, but it's gonna be much more pigmented. Okay. Like that. It's definitely got the feel of cheese. Maybe not Swiss. Swiss is kind of a pale cheese color. Pale yellow color. Pale cheese color. Okay. Oh no, it's starting to bleed up into the sandwich there. Nope. Nope. Okay. Duly noted. We're just going to kind of leave a little space there so it doesn't bleed into the sandwich. Okay. There's that. I think got some Swiss cheese happening. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to kind of let that dry. I don't want any more bleeding to happen. It seems like, ooh, it's like a Snapple bottle, you know, snap. It's warped. When I pressed down on it, the whole page bent. This seems mostly dry, so I think we're almost ready for that. I'm going to put in some ham and some lettuce. So ham should be pink. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some red to the, here we go. I think I'm going to add some red to the brown I already had used earlier to kind of get a ham color. And a ham color we got. Oh yeah. Okay. So we'll go like that, I think. Maybe I should have done the lettuce first. I don't know. I feel like there's a procedure here and like the best way to do the different elements. I'm not sure what those are yet. So I'm just gonna make it up as I go along. Okay. And we'll do ham underneath this piece of the cheese. Okay. So now for lettuce. And usually I like my lettuce to look dynamic. I didn't leave much room for that. Huh. You know, because like it can be super wavy and frilly looking on the side, but I didn't really leave room for that. So I guess right now I'm going to just do a light kind of green. And maybe I can go back with the details. Ah, nope, it's bleeding into the ham. Stop it. Stop it. Dang. I have no idea what the solution is. Better planning. And very, very careful work. So what was I saying? Okay, yeah. So I will go in with green now. And then once it's dry, I'll go in with more detail to kind of try and make it look frilly and delicious. Because right now it just looks green. And there's a whole bunch of cheese and ham, but like these little slivers of lettuce. Maybe that's just the best. Maybe that's just how you're supposed to make a sandwich. The green's only for decoration. The lettuce is only for decoration. Don't bleed into the sandwich. Don't bleed into the Swiss. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So I think in that vein, we're gonna add some blue to this green that I have on the side here, and we're going to kind of make a moldy color. Okay. And we're gonna, has the ham gone bad? Oh yeah, it's definitely gone bad. Cause like, look at this, like this Swiss is like bleeding into this ham. And this green is blending into this ham. It's all bad. It's all bad. Okay. So now we're gonna do these little mold people. Mold people. Oh wow, this is really difficult. This brush might be too fat for this. I'll make it work though. Okay. There's a bubble in here. I don't want a bubble. Get out of here. No. There we go. Popped. Oh man, I was spoiled like the bread. Oh. Bread I can understand. I'd be so sad if ham went bad. I love ham. I love bacon. Now I do like this brush though because it is making the fingers a little pointier than when I originally drew. That's kind of cool. Okay. More fingers. Yeah. I think we'll kind of start here. I don't know, what kind of texture do you think it should be? Like it could be feathered on the body of this mold person. It could be bumpy. It could be just a circle. I think mold kind of has a feathery look, so maybe maybe kind of bumpy on feathery on the bottom here, and like a fro kind of on the top. Oh, too much. Nope, too big, too big. Here, like that. Ta-da! I kind of like that. Give it some attitude. It's coming out of this little pit here that I have coming in the. I don't think you guys can really see it because I erased the lines. But there's like a little hole in the bread, you know, that annoying hole when you go to make a sandwich. Okay, I think I want to make this other guy a bit, a bit bluer? Nah, maybe grayer. So we're going to add a little bit of black to this, to what I have going on here. And kind of be like that black greenish mold, kind of gray, kind of like lichen. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is terrifying. There we go. Doing hands at an angle is a little bit more difficult, so I think I'm gonna edit a little bit from my original sketch. Make it easier. Oh, that kind of looks like a spider. I kind of like that. But I also I don't love spiders, but I appreciate spiders. Spiders do so much for us. Okay, there we go. Now for the top. As you can see, I have not done the eyes yet, because I want those to be as light as possible until I'm ready to go in for those details. Okay, now that's coming out. Let's see, we'll have another fro here, kind of mohawky feel. Ooh, kind of spiky from the side. Like a fish? No, I don't want it to be like a fish. Kind of like chaos. Chaos is coming out. Ah, ah. I like that. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I'll need to do that for this other guy too. Get some green up in here. And like little spores, ha ha ha, out to get the world. Ta-da! Okay. Add some green Let's get rid of that. I think. There we go. Now, now for the eyes, but I think that this is still a little too wet for the eyes, so I'm going to leave that be. And we're going to go focus on the mothership here. Get some brown action going, and since the loaf is mostly on the outside, we'll just we won't have to dilute with yellow or anything. We'll just go in with the brown. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to make it look fluffy. That I don't know how to do yet. I'd be excited to learn though. Oh, you know, I really do like how dark and vibrant that appears. So we'll do that on the outside of the bread here too. Give it back some of that vibrancy. And kind of cover up where the where some of the bleeding happened. There we go. Ooh, mama, that looks good. I am excited. Oh. Yes. Okay. You can't see it, but I have a cute little dog next to me, and she's taking a nap. And she's just kind of listening to me talk about watercolors. I don't know what dogs dream about. They probably do not care about watercolors. Okay. I really do like that. I do like the shading. Wonder how I can kind of get like that feel onto this bread. Onto this slice here. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I really like it. Okay, putting in a little bit of yellow here on this. Oh, I forgot. There's a little vortex that's supposed to be coming out, so this line should not be there. Oh well, I'll fix it. I'll fix it later, I think. With the actual color I want for now. We're just gonna kind of try to erase it with some water. But not too much water, or else it's gonna warp. There you go. Okay. So maybe to add some kind of like that dimension that this loaf is bringing, I'll have to kind of bring out some dark brown on one of the sides here. So I think I'll kind of do it like I'll kind of bulk up the bottom left of this slice, and hopefully it will kind of have this effect and kind of make it pop out a little bit more. And it looks like this is all dried enough, so that hopefully is possible. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like that, I guess. Yeah, this cheese down here isn't quite dry, so it's not as clean. But generally, I kind of like it. That looks better. I think that looks better. Okay. I'm going to do the lazy thing and just kind of try to wipe off the water here. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it's kind of bleeding. It's not as smooth, but it's getting the job done. Okay. I like it. Okay. Maybe I can do something like that with the rest of the ingredients. But looks like the mold is kind of finished up here. So time to go back in and finish the center here. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually kind of create the hole this is coming out of a little bit more distinctly. So you guys can kind of see what's going on. It just looks like these guys are kind of on the page and it doesn't make a lot of sense. That is pretty dark though, so I have to be careful. Because I want the inside to look dark. I want the actual slice of the bread to look dark. Kind of smooth it out there. There you go. That looks better. Now smooth it out. Kind of go in some of these details. That color around here. Oh, like that. That. Okay. And now I guess, since there is this hole in this bread, what would the inside of the hole look like? It wouldn't be brown. It might be yellow because of, no. Because there's lettuce on top of the cheese. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have it be really black and kind of outline these figures coming out. And hopefully I don't screw this up, because if I screw this up with black, this is gonna ruin all this hard work. And kind of have these figures coming out of this blackness. They're part of the blackness. This soul crushing feeling you get when you can't have the sandwich that you so dutifully made. Maybe I'll use it to kind of outline some of the things here. There, kind of like that. And okay, dry this off and pull some of it back. Blends in. Well, so it blends in a little bit. Like that. Okay. Let's see. Now time for the eyes. Kind of avoiding the eyes because they're so small. I'm going to require a steady hand. I don't know if I have that yet. Since I'm right-handed, I'm going to start on the left. And then I'll do the mold on the right. Okay. I don't know. Do I just want like black pupils and just be done with the eyes? I feel like that would be too simple. Maybe, ooh, I know. What would normally be the whites of the eyes, I'm gonna make black. And then I'm gonna make the pupil like yellow or something. Here we go. Right now it just looks like Deadpool. This is mold is Deadpool. Deadpool is mold. Oh. Okay. Maybe orange. You know what? There's no orange in this picture. We're going to change that. We're going to make some orange. Because mold comes in all different types of colors. Don't you know? Ooh! Okay. Yeah, now I just really like this orange. Woohoo! That looks pretty cool. I like it. All right. We are going to leave that be. I think we're ready to add details to this bread. I don't like how it just looks really clean. Bread usually has a lot of texture to it. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's see, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take some brown. You know what, I'm going to practice. Oh, you liked the white? Oh, yeah, you're right. The white did look pretty good. Well, we can photo edit it if you want. But now I'm going to try, I think to give it texture, I want to kind of do a little spray. Oh, that's a lot. Oh man, look at that. That would have been a lot on my piece of bread here. Okay, so we're going to kind of work it out. Oh no, it's getting all over here. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we're just going to have to let that be, I guess, and protect that a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to protect this with with a paper towel and practice these little dots here. Okay, I think I like these little dots. They'll kind of give like that grain, like oh, give the bread like a grain texture. Okay, how do I protect the rest of this painting? Oh, thanks, Apple. I appreciate it. I think, let's see, how I'm going to protect the rest of this painting. This is already kind of ruined, but I don't want to add more. So I think I'm going to take some Kleenexes and I'm going to put that Put that there and hope for the best. Okay. Okay. There you go. Let's see. Ta-ta! Hey! I didn't ruin the bread. This is exciting. Okay. The rest of the floor, though, you can't quite see it, but like my pants and the rest of this little table here has has a lot of little brown specks on it. Good times. Okay. So I think this part is done. We can kind of add more details to the rest of this. Now that I know what I want with these two guys, I can kind of come up with smaller versions in this vortex. So I think we are going to, first fix this. Make it blue. like in Sleeping Beauty. Make it blue, make it pink. Make it blue, make it pink. There we go. Oh, and here. Ta-da! All right. Let's see. So for these critters, let's see. I think what we're going to do is we're going to add a whole bunch of green specks and then black specks. And by specks, I mean not like the brown I just did, but more solid, but smaller than what these are. And we're going to kind of just put these in over on the side here. So we'll start with the kind of green. And this will be in the background. As they get closer, I think maybe there'll be like one here and a few around here that actually have more detail. These will just give the feeling that there's a whole bunch right behind them. Hi, Apple. Hi, I am from Washington State. No, I don't mind at all. I'm from Washington State, the great Pacific Northwest of the United States. Where are you from, Apple? Okay. And now we're going to go in with the black. And green. Black and green. Ah. Oh, that's a little too much. Too pigmented. There we go. I like that. Yeah. Ooh, I'm digging this. This is fun. Bigger dots. Bigger dots. Filipino, but I work here in Italy. Oh, that's cool. The internet is so amazing. Can I ask, how did you stumble onto my onto my live feed. There you go. All right. Let's see, now for I think right here would be a good one. How's it going? How's it going, little girl? I have a feeling she is ready for food. Mm. Okay. I'll do a little arm coming out. Yeah, it's not very pigmented though. More pigment. Hi, Apple. You can like my page, Awkward Audrey. Do you know? It's just at the Awkward Audrey, and then you can see me daily-ish for the rest of the month as I do the rest of the watercolor, or I do the rest of the Drawlloween prompts. It'd be great to have somebody who actually knows a little bit about watercoloring. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have a little hole coming out of here, like tentacles. Ooh, yeah, no problem. Look, and I hope even if you can't make it every day, that I'll see you in the future after this one too. Let's see. So you know what? These look kind of small. You can't really see them like I would have hoped. So I think what I'm gonna do after I do some little guys over here is I'm gonna do one big fat one over here somewhere. Okay. Do it like that. Grabby hands. Grabby hands. Grabby hands. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. I think I want more green. This is all looking a little too dark greenish. I want more vibrant green for this guy, I think. Ooh, maybe too vibrant. Too vibrant. Get some water. Oh, this one kind of looks cute. Okay. So we're going to leave that one be, I think. kind of have some things over here. And that. Ooh, you know what? I do like the smooth. I want this to be kind of smooth. Smooth edge on the ham side, so I really like that. Hey Apple, that's a very nice question. But I don't think it's appropriate right now because I don't really know you. But thank you for your interest. Okay, so now I think one more and one more over here, maybe a tiny one over there, and then a big one over here. And hopefully that will be it for today. Let's see. Let this dry a little bit before I add more details. And use up some of this white that I have going on. I think, you know what, I think I'll do a tinier one that's closer to these guys' size. And maybe add a little bit of brown. Add some brown to it. Now it kind of looks like the same as the black. We'll just go with it. Let's see, tiny one. Be like that. I think. There we go. And then kind of have a hand growing over here, like I'm climbing on the outside. Kind of clawed-like. And then, yeah, okay, we're gonna go for the big one. I think this one should be dark. Okay. Let's see. So I think I'll start with the eyes first. Kind of get a feel. For how the rest of the face is gonna go. Ooh, yeah, like that. Ta-da! Okay, one eye looks a little bit, one pupil kind of looks bigger than the other, so I'm gonna make this one a tiny bit smaller. This one a tiny bit rounder. Okay. I think that kind of works. a little bit. And see if I can kind of make these rounder too now that I think about it. Okay. And now we're going to take this kind of green and kind of blend out from there, I think. Like it's coming at you. Kind of looks like a frog at this point. Like this color green. So maybe that's a little too dark. It is a very good focal point though. All right. Do some spiky hair. I'm kind of covering up the cheese, but I'm okay with that. There are no mouths on these ones, but I feel like a mouth on this one, like a kind of creepy grin, would be delicious. Let's see. So, creepy grins are usually very, very severe looking. Like that. With these eyes, that's going to make it even more creepy. Go kind of more wild looking. Is it a rat? It could be a rat. I'm just gonna go with mold though, because that's been the theme for this whole time. But you know what? It would look cool if it did have like teeth like a rat do. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Time for some creepy fingers. A frog? It kind of does look like a frog, right? I think it does. It's kind of got the right color for it. A really creepy frog, but a frog nonetheless. Let's see. Oh, arms. Let's see. I want this kind of an aggressive gesture. It's gonna be like this. Kind of like that. Ooh, need some more water. And kind of leaning into a palm. Like that. It's gonna have a thumb, some more grabby fingers, like that. Yeah, and crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, so I think we're gonna let this part dry before I add more detail, and then we'll go and add some more detail in this vortex of mold now that this has mostly dried. Okay. So I'm going to take some black. And I like it when it's really like watercolor, when it's kind of thick. It's kind of like calligraphy, which is really pretty. You know, I don't want to make it as black as this because this is kind of the focal point. If everything else is kind of that black too, it's going to be distracting. So a little less, a little more gray, I think would be wiser. Okay, make the pupils. That. And then, let's see. This is still wet right here. Oh, yeah, there's one over here. Oh, hi, Sam. Okay. That one looks good. I like it. It's smaller, but I like it a lot. Let's see if we can kind of hint at another one behind there. Now I think since I have some of these this dark black here, I'm gonna just add little specks to kind of do it in this like wave pattern, so it looks like it is more of a vortex. Okay, and maybe I'll do that with the green too. Go in there with a really, really solid green. So it's kind of like a marker. Yeah. There you go. I like it. Okay, so I think we're ready for more details. Oh, how do I want to do this? Creepy teeth. Now, rat teeth are very skinny, and to make it creepy, they'll be a little bit off. Thin and uneven. Maybe even a little bit of a gap. Crooked. Like that. So that's when I think of rat teeth. That's just kind of what I'm imagining. Add some kind of dimension here and kind of shading so it looks more round, like it's kind of popping out a little bit more. then it's, and you know, it's on a 2D paper. Okay. Okay. Now for, wait, like a plain green? I guess so. I can't really remember what I said earlier, but yeah, like a plain green, I think. Okay. Now how to get this arm to look good? Because this arm has to look good. If I mess up, then that's the focus. That's going to be the focus of the painting. I don't want that. So it has to look good. Okay. That. Thanks, Apple. And kind of add some shading here. Maybe make the palm a little bit bigger, I think. Okay. Now, let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I need to make this thicker. And like that, and like that. Okay, it's one finger. Two finger. It does look kind of blurry though. It doesn't have that dimension I like. Because I just focusing on the form, more on the form and less on the shading. Oh well. Okay. Maybe I can go back in later once it's dry a little bit and use some black. In the meantime, over here, it looks kind of weird to have, even though I'm not really, don't want to focus on this arm as much, I'm going to just kind of allude to an arm out here. And call it good. Okay. Got some dots around here. Okay. Maybe while I wait for all this to dry, because I think I'm gonna go in with black and do final details. I am going to instead, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm going to make the lettuce more lettucey. Okay. Now, I like it when lettuce looks like really full and has a lot of wrinkles, is really dynamic that way. So we're gonna add some of that on top of what we already have. That being said, I've never really drawn it before. I've never really drawn lettuce before, so watercolors is going to be a little bit more of an experiment. It just might look like green goo coming out. Oh no, I got green on my crap. I got green on my brown here. Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, I just made it worse. I just made it worse by trying to fix it. Okay. We're just going to dry that up. And yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to make that mistake again. No, that's a lie. I'm probably going to make that mistake several times over the course of this month. This is a very vivid green. I don't like it. I wish it was kind of a paler green. Um, Maybe I could make it more romaine, like romaine. Romaine kind of has this reddish tint to it, which kind of looks brown um, on the real deal. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add some red and hope for the best and let the watercolor do its thing. Or it's going to make it look worse. It kind of looks worse. Oh well. That's okay. We still got ham, still got cheese, got bread, and got mold. Okay, I think we're ready for more details. I'm gonna go in, let's see, like that. That. Look too much brown or blonde. Looks great for me. Don't mind. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, I think I overdid it. Okay. Oh, the dog is sneezing. Okay. I need to take care of the dog for a hot second. I'll be right back. We'll kind of let this dry. my mind. Okay. All right. So that looks good. Add arm like that. Let's see. As for eye color, oh, Pug Pomeranian, that's such a cute. Oh, that's so cute. It's actually not my dog. I'm just here at the, there's a dog at the house. She's a cute little mutt. I'm not sure exactly what she is. Okay. All right, and we're almost done here. I think I'm just gonna add some orange to the eyes here. And kind of have it like a orange iris but a white pupil. Like that. And then maybe a different color for the teeth, I think. Let's see. Different color for the teeth. She just went. So I think we'll go with just a little bit of red, kind of a pink, a little, kind of give it a different color, so it stands out, but still not orange. Also, like bloody teeth is kind of terrifying. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, thanks, Apple. Maybe just kind of hint at bloody teeth over here. There we go. Okay. And I think that's it for today. This, yeah, there we go. Pink, yeah. All right, here's the final result. Night or Return of the Living Bread. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for, what is tomorrow? What's tomorrow's theme? Tomorrow's theme is all right. So tomorrow's theme is a little bit more difficult. Is going to be the haunted hard drive. So I'm kind of excited because that means I kind of get to do like cool structured digital stuff. Woo! All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.